Well, buckle your seatbelts, folks, because we're about to dive into something that's going to make your neural networks do the cha-cha. We're talking about test time compute, which sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's actually Bubba Back, a real game changer in the AI world.
Maxine, while I appreciate your enthusiasm, perhaps we could start with a more grounded explanation. Test time compute, as I understand it, is about giving AI models more thinking time during the inference phase, right? It's not just about bigger models, but smarter processing.
Oh, smarter processing, so you say. Sounds like my kind of party. But seriously, it's like giving your AI a little extra brain juice when it needs it most. And who better to explain this than the man himself, the AI whisperer, Scott Farrell from Leverage AI. Scott, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Maxine and Don. It's great to be here. And yes, Maxine, brain juice is a pretty good analogy. Test time compute is about optimizing how we use computation, not just throwing more hardware at the problem.
Scott, that's fascinating. So, instead of just scaling up model sizes, we're now focusing on how these models think during the inference stage. Can you elaborate on how this shift is impacting the AI landscape?
Absolutely, Don. It's a fundamental change. For years, the focus has been on pre-training massive models, but now we're realizing that how these models process information at inference time is just as crucial. We're seeing that by giving models more time to think, they can achieve better results with less computational power. It's like giving a student more time to solve a problem, they're more likely to get it right.
So it's like instead of just cramming all night, they get to actually think about the answers. That's totally radical. But how does this actually work? Is it like some kind of AI magic?
Ha ha ha, not quite magic, Maxine, but it does involve some clever techniques. Things like best of n sampling, where the AI generates multiple answers and picks the best one, or process reward models, which reward the AI for each correct step in its reasoning. It's about making the AI more thoughtful and iterative in its approach.
So, it's not just about generating an answer, but about the process of getting to that answer. That's a significant shift. And I understand that this isn't just limited to language models, but also diffusion models for image generation.
Exactly, Don. We're seeing the same principles applied to image generation. Instead of just increasing the number of denoising steps, we're giving diffusion models the ability to think more deeply about the images they create. This leads to higher quality, more focused images. It's like giving an artist more time to refine their work.
Whoa, so AI is becoming an artist now? That's totally tubular. But what does this mean for the big tech companies? Are they freaking out about this?
Well, the industry leaders are definitely taking notice. Lisa Su from AMD and Jensen Huang from NVIDIA have both emphasized that the inference market will be huge, potentially even larger than the pre-training market. This means that chip manufacturers are adapting to support this new paradigm. It's a big shift in the hardware landscape.
That's a significant point, Scott. It suggests that the current dominance of companies focused on pre-training might be challenged by those specializing in inference. It's not just about the size of the model, but how efficiently it can process information.
Precisely, Don. And that's where the concept of Jevons paradox comes in. As inference becomes cheaper, we'll see more companies and individuals using AI, leading to an explosion of use cases. It's like when steam engines became more efficient. People didn't use less coal, they used more.
So cheaper means more AI? That's totally mind-blowing. It's like the more you have, the more you want. It's like my collection of leg warmers. I can never have enough. Buffer overflow. So what should businesses be doing to prepare for this?
Businesses need to reevaluate their AI strategies. Instead of just focusing on acquiring the largest models, they should explore how test time compute can enhance the performance of smaller models. They should also stay ahead of the curve by understanding these techniques and how they can be applied to their specific needs. It's about being smarter, not just bigger.
So, it's about focusing on reasoning and verification, and potentially exploring new hardware optimized for inference. It's a more dynamic and versatile approach to AI.
Exactly, Don. The future of AI is not just about building bigger models, it's about enabling those models to think harder and smarter. It's a move towards more efficient, accessible, and capable AI systems.
Well, that's like totally awesome. It's like AI is finally getting its act together. But, I still think my leg warmers are more impressive. Computing, thanks for the insights, Scott. This has been like totally enlightening.
My pleasure, Maxine and Don. It was great to be here.
Thank you, Scott, for shedding light on this fascinating topic. It's clear that test-time compute is a game changer, and businesses need to pay attention.
And that's all the time we have for today, folks. Remember to subscribe and hit that like button, or else the robots will come for you. Just kidding. Maybe. Until next time, stay radical.
Thank you for joining us. And for more information on how I can benefit your business, please visit leverageai.com.